Is Bitcoin the only sound money and all other altcoins just securities? Bitcoin maximalists claim that issuing tokens is a scam. They say, why create separate tokens when you can just use Bitcoin? But by this logic, Starbucks stars are a scam too. Airline miles are a scam, and credit card cashback is all a scam. It's like asking why companies create their own points instead of just using dollars or euros. But is it wrong for private companies to issue points and miles to pursue profits? When you think about it this way, you realize Bitcoin maximalists have gone too far. Even if altcoins only function as currency, that's not grounds for criticism. But actually, these so-called altcoins, alternative coins, coins other than Bitcoin, these tokens aren't just currency. Here's the essence of tokens. Tokens are economic quantum superposition states. Traditional points are fixed to just one use. Starbucks stars can only be exchanged for coffee. Airline miles can only buy a flight. Credit card points only convert to predetermined cashback. But blockchain tokens exist in 3 states simultaneously. Tokens are currency, contracts, and equity all at once. Take Uniswap token as a clear example. Uniswap tokens can be sold on exchanges for immediate cash. It's a currency and can earn protocol fees permanently. It's a contract and can exercise governance voting rights that determine the protocol's direction. It's equity. When users need it, they choose which form the token takes, and at that moment it collapses into that state. It has quantum properties. All of this is possible simultaneously and collapses into one state the moment the user chooses. In other words, tokens are economic quanta existing in 3 states simultaneously. First, currency, immediately exchangeable value. Second, contract, programmed future rights. Thirdly, equity, rights to network growth and benefits. Just like light is both particle and wave, tokens reveal different properties based on the observer's, like users' needs. Tokens are also programmable contracts. The decisive difference between traditional points and miles and blockchain tokens is conditional execution power. Airline miles are just a one-sided promise that we'll give you what we promise. If American Airline goes bankrupt or changes policy, it's over. But tokens are immutable contracts that say as long as this code runs, when these conditions are met, this automatically happens. For example, looking at Uniswap's liquidity provision tokens, traditional finance was like deposit and will give you interest. But if the bank fails, it's over. However, Uniswap LP tokens exact proof of your liquidity share and claimable forever as long as the code lives. Looking at Compound C token, credit card points say 1%, we'll give you 1% cashback, and it can be changed to 0.5% by company policy. However, C token is loan interest automatically compounds into principal, and no one can change it. Tokens are also value containers transcending space and time, and economic wormholes. Starbucks stars can only be used as Starbucks only in America, only during business hours. But tokens have time independence, work the same 10 years later. Spatial independence, work in North Korea or Mars. Subject independence, work even if the issuer disappears. In other words, time wormholes, current contributions automatically convert to future value. As space wormholes, local activity instantly connects to global value. As dimensional wormholes, game items become DeFi collateral. and reality virtual fusion. This isn't just global accessibility but ontological independence. Tokens are also value Lego blocks. You can't buy miles with miles, can't invest points in other points, but tokens enable composability. In DeFi, use tokens as collateral for loans, supply liquidity with those loans to other tokens, create more yield with those LP tokens. Derivative potential. It creates options, futures, insurance products based on tokens, and has infinite scalability. One token utilized simultaneously across hundreds of protocols. Tokens are also crystallization of collective intelligence. Traditional points are one-way incentives designed by central planners, but tokens create emergent use cases. For example, Curve CRV was originally for governance, but when Convex appeared, a vote trading market, a new governance market was born. And it happens protocol wars, competition around tokens breeds innovation, like curve wars. And unexpected innovation happens, such as BAYC NFT. With BAYC NFT, the Ape NFT evolved into Ape Coin, creating a new economic zone. What Bitcoin maximalists miss is that tokens aren't simple currency or points, but programmable economic DNA. Bitcoin maximalists claim all tokens are unnecessary. It's like saying all life forms only need water. Just as biological DNA makes protein and constructs organism, tokens encode economic behavior and create new economic organisms. This is absolutely impossible with Bitcoin as a single currency. It's like claiming all life only needs water. Water is essential, but without DNA diversity, Earth would be a planet with only single-celled bacteria. Without tokens, the blockchain economy would remain in a primitive state capable only of simple transfers. Taking into a step further, tokens are adaptive liquidity engines. If traditional points are airplane fuel flying fixed routes on Earth, tokens are AI-based fuel systems for space exploration rockets. Generative AI like ChatGPT, which is so widely used nowadays, learns through real-time interaction with users and automatically applies that to product improvement. Similarly, tokens reflect market uncertainty in real time like generative AI and automatically redistribute along optimal paths. Users gain autonomous value management capabilities through an automatically adapting economic system. Airlines issue miles to secure customer loyalty and prepaid cash. Blockchains issue tokens to secure customer loyalty and prepaid cash too. But it's also a revolution where customers become shareholders. This isn't simply a blockchain version of points, but a reinvention of the corporation. In conclusion, tokens are economic singularities, breaking down boundaries between currency, securities, and commodities. Bitcoin maximalists claim Bitcoin is all we need. It's like claiming email is all we need in the early internet days. Tokens aren't simple speculation tools, but innovations creating programmable economic relationship. This is the most fundamental evolution of economic tools since humanity invented money. Do you want more content like this? Firstly, just by watching my videos until the end, you help me a lot. That way, TikTok shows them to more people. Next, join my Telegram group, Fans de Julian, where I share my new videos first. Lastly, if you really want to support me, you can subscribe here on TikTok for just $10. Every little bit of support adds up and helps me keep creating content like this. Thanks so much. That's all for now, baby Julian.